Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you take a look at Barnes. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
And so, with the starting rosters determined, make certain that you watch the NBA All-Star Game. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White on the wing along with Okoro. Buzel is out there with Smith. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Shed in at the one. And now that we are well past the halfway point of the season, DB, what are you most looking forward to?
I think, Kevin, this is the first time of the year when we start to consider, well, I'll tell you, the playoff positioning is starting to take shape. The potential first-round matchups become intriguing. I can't wait to see how things end up.
MP deciding where to go with it. Here's White. Off target from outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. No problems knocking that one down. Dick's got the first 3 points tonight for the Raptors.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Back to MP. Drills it from outside.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Shed. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now here is Pirtle. Screen by Pirtle. Just 3 to shoot. The putback. Can't hit the putback. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. MP with it, now guarded by Pirtle.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Ingram passes to Pirtle. To the wing on the left. Ingram outside. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
White, good, and the assist goes to MP.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Dick passes to Pirtle. Back to Dick. Shot to stop the run, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's showing some strength on that finish. Dick is solid at converting there through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team down. At the line for Toronto. One shot.
Free throw drops for Dick. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Shed, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The shot comes out. In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since they've gotten underway. Jake with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Shed. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Shed's got 5 points so far.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
And a wide open look for MP. Another miss by MP.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Here's Pirtle. Pass to Dick. Beyond the arc. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Now, here's MP. Back to Okoro. Now White. MP with a screen on Ingram. Toronto grabs the miss.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Barnes. He had 27 points last game. Ingram outside. Toronto needs to get off a shot. No good on the 3. The Bulls trailing. In the corner, Okoro with it. Pass to Buzelis. MP outside. MP with a screen on Pirtle. Back to MP. And the Bulls with another miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And that one's good. Ingram.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Now here's White, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. To the paint, here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Here's Buzelis, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 6. Okoro, another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Now White, following the 3-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Basket counts.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Barnes outside. Plenty of space. Barnes with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Buzelis' shot is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through this season, these are the top rookies so far. You look at MP, Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Bulls trail by 4. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And again, no good by Toronto.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Pass to Giddey. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot going to make him so dangerous.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
For 3, Barrett. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Williams finds MP. Over in the corner, White. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Ingram against Giddey. Looking to end the run, and Ingram finishes inside. Ingram's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've making some changes here. The Raptors have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Out in the wings for him, it's Dick and Barrett. Pirtle is out there with Ingram. And it's Shed in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Ingram. 8 points for him. Just 4 to shoot. And the 3 ball is good. Ingram's got 11 points.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
MP right side. Here's Buzelis, and then Buzelis with the dunk.
And doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with 41 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Pass to Shed. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
The three from MP. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And Pirtle able to finish. And the Raptors lead by 6.
One thing you know about Jakob Pirtle, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
MP inside. On the wing, MP. No one near him. The shot's good. MP's got 14.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. So a moment now to see the story for MP.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Now, here's Okoro. Nothing on the board. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from MP.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Pirtle, the pass to Dick. The shot from the low post is good. And it's 8 points for Grady Dick.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
MP up top. 17 points in the game. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. Barnes with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. To the right side. White against Ingram. MP grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 3. And MP throws it down hard.
Boy, MP, what a fancy finish.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Ingram, covered by Okoro. To the middle, here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
So it's Toronto now, following the miss by MP. Here's Shed. Lays it up off the glass. Shed's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Buzelis sets a screen for MP. Down low. Off target at the rim. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. It's the Raptors up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. Fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping and clawing, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim Duncan or Yao Ming or Alonzo Mourning.
Or Kenny Smith.
How can I forget about you, Kenny? I always did enjoy putting the smack down on you and your team.
Okay, that's enough. I tell you what, I'm most looking forward to the end of this segment. All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Bulls.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper, and trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Bulls trail by 5. So for Chicago right now, right on the wing along with the Coral. Buzelis out there with Smith. And it's MP in at the point.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Toronto with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. Hurdle finds Dick. Barnes outside. Back to Dick. Pocket 6. Hurdle, the pass to Ingram. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ingram's got 16.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
The Bulls shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. For the tie, another 3 for Chicago.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Pass to Shed. 5 on the clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 11 rebounds in the game. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back over to you guys.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Pirtle. Following the 3-point basket by Chicago. Dick wide open. And again, no good by Toronto.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
Pass to MP. Smith on the wing. MP with a screen on Pirtle. And Smith with the stuff.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. MP is number 1.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range, and over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
Jake with it, light covering, inside, here's Shed.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right on that block.
Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Shed. 16 points for him. Barnes outside. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by a Coral. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Shed. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Trying to end the drought, and it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Ingram.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 11. Outside, White. Smith sets the pick for White. Clock at 4. Barnes outside. Pass to Shed. No good on the triple. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's a Okoro. Here's MP. For 3, Smith bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 7 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Shed. He's got 16. Bounce pass, Dick. Here's Shed, covered by MP. Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. MP really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
Right now for your North Side Crew.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. Here's Shed. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And again, Toronto no luck. And the shot goes down. 18 points for him.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bulls. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Raptors sitting there 4 spots below.
See where Chicago is. What an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bulls.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Bulls making a switch here. Allen's checked in. All free throws good from Pirtle.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
Now here's Allen, still without a basket.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Here's Williams. Back to MP. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
It's Dick on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett against Giddey. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
Now, here's MP. 32 points in the game. And MP throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And so here's Toronto after the Bulls pick up 2. Pass to Dick. Hands it from downtown. Dick's got 11 points.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Now, here's Okoro. Scoreless thus far. MP kicks to Allen. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Pass to Okoro. Hits the three-point bomb. Okoro's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Shed. Barnes outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for for Toronto. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Pass to Shed. And here is Ingram. Now Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the tree.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Shed to the inside. Nice shot by Pirtle. And that's 12 points for Jakob Pirtle.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now, here's MP. Here's the screen. Clock is at 3. Pulls up. And there's Buzelis on the assist by MP. Buzelis has got 4 points this quarter. The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Nobody near Barnes. Off target with his 3.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. Here's Shed. It's Ingram on the wing. Carries it from 3-point range. Ingram's got 15 points in just the second half.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
MP kicks to Smith. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Smith outside. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Ingram outside. Bounce pass Dick. Pass to Shed. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots over a Coro, and it's Ingram missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
MP finds a Coro. Over Ingram. Got the 8-footer.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Dick for 3, and down goes the 3.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
And here is MP. From deep. Rebounded by Dick. Fast break Toronto. Ingram. And there's the dunk.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
White outside. MP outside. MP going in strong.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Raptors trail by 8. Now Ingram. Barnes outside. 3. Good.
Scotty Barnes with the big-time delivery. Big spot, young man. Yes, sir.
MP outside. From outside, bring it up for MP. A 3.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly getting that 3-pointer.
Here's Dick. Barnes screen on MP. Shot clock at 5. Got it!
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Releases the 20-foot jumper. Good.
And relentless in their approach. Even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the Raptors call time here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. 8-point game. Ingram left side. Now Pirtle. And the rejection by Smith.
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
MP. Down it goes for three.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Barnes. The three doesn't go. And the Bulls with possession. MP fires. No good from three.
Defense is out. Isaac Okoro. Third personal.
On the free throw, no good. Chicago calls timeout. They're ahead by 9. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
MP. The three goes down. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
Yeah, it's all about reps. A good night scoring gives you confidence going into the next game. A win like this gives the team confidence going into the game after. Keep stacking those wins up, and you've got an all-NBA scorer and a championship contender. That's a good situation to be in, and I like that we're here right now.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Hey, always appreciate it.
Back to you, Ken.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.